Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this is dedicated to all those spirits out there who believe life is meant to be magical and fun. Here we venture to share the very mysteries of self and reality. My purpose is to help light that spark inside of you, to reawaken your sense of fascination and awe towards the world. I'm going to try to help you hack reality and unleash your potential and open unlimited possibilities of wealth, health, and relationships in your life. Today, I'm so excited to give you one of my favorite guided meditations that I've ever done, and that is the Infinity Palace meditation. I'm so excited I get a chance to take you there. I feel like that friend that's taking you to that cool place that you know you've never been, but he just loves it or she just loves it, and they take you there. I'm going to take you to the Infinity Palace. I'm so excited for you to check this place out. It is one of my favorite places in the known universe. It's the Infinity Palace. Have you ever heard of the Akashic field? It's talked about in a lot of different areas, everywhere from magic into quantum physics. One of my favorite authors, Ervin Laszlo, wrote a book called Science and the Akashic Field, an integral theory of everything. And here he posits a field of information as a substance of the cosmos, using the Sanskrit and Vedic term space. Akasha, he calls this information field the Akashic field, an A field. He posits the quantum vacuum is the fundamental energy, an information-carrying field that informs not just the current universe, but all universes, past and present, and collectively the metaverse. Laszlo believes that such an informational field can explain why our universe appears to be fine-tuned so as to form galaxies and conscious life forms, and why evolution is an informed, not random process. He believes the hypothesis solves several problems that emerge from quantum physics, especially non-locality and quantum entanglement. The Akashic field is a fascinating subject, but when you look at mystery schools and texts and even go online, people claim that they've been to the Akashic library, a place, a metaphysical place on the astral plane where the information of everything exists. Several authors have discussed their experiences, and they've been very consistent. Now, I believe that I've been to this place in a meditation. It clearly could have been just something me creating in my mind, but it was vivid and it was powerful. And once you go, it becomes easier and easier. I tried and tried, and I made it my intention. I wanted to go to this Akashic library, if it exists, in my meditation. And when I went, and then I tried a little bit harder, I couldn't find it, and then I went again. And then as I started to go again, I got used to the place. It's a very fascinating place. Now, even if it's in my mind, I do not believe that it is, and I believe some of the things I discovered there, when I share them with you, could truly transform your life. I'm going to give you a place that you can go, and once you figure out how to go there, and I'll show you how to get there, it's pretty easy. There's a place near the Akashic library, right in the Akashic field. It's a special place. You can follow the energy streams, and they all go there. And once I explain where you're going to be so excited. All these energy streams, and it's in a palace, an infinite palace when you get there. It is one of the most beautiful architectural things I've ever seen. It almost melds to what your idea of perfect beauty is architecturally. When you go into it, the light, the way it glimmers, and the way the air feels. In the Akashic library, when I first went, it was like what appeared to be rows of books, but then it would be like I could see a movie. I could ask a question, and I would be given an answer. And it contained the life histories of everybody and everything that ever existed. It had the information that everything that ever happened. I could access the information of anything, the thoughts, the ideas, the feelings of anything in history, with a sheer intention. It was that kind of place. And that's why I was sort of blown away by it. The level of information that I got, I still have never been able to retain fully. I know that my subconscious has, but I have memories of it that are truly fantastic and wonderful. Someday I'll be writing a book about my experience with it, but I'd like to take you there as well, into the Akashic library. Now, next to the Akashic library, it's adjacent to it, it's right next to it. is this place called the Infinity Palace. And I think it's even more popular than the Akashic Library, because using the source field and the all-knowing knowledge in this place, the knowledge of everything that exists in this one beautiful, incredible place, has many rooms with wonderful things and different ways that they explore this all-knowing source energy, and it's fantastic and wonderful. And I'll take you on a trip, and I'll take you to these many rooms so that you can experience the power and the knowledge and the joy and happiness and fun of experiencing something like this. Literally, entities from all over the universe come to this place because the food's pretty good too. But if you go there, you're going to love it, and we're going to take you there. And I just want you to let me guide you, and I thank you, and I am grateful for you allowing me to guide you to this place. It is safe, it is wonderful, it is joyous, and it will make you a better person. It'll make you feel better. You'll get so much incredible knowledge. It will truly change your life. So just relax. Find a place, find that special place that you like to meditate, where there will be no major interruptions. Turn off all electronic equipment that could cause any interruptions. Sit, if possible, or lay down, and just get comfortable. Get used to your body. In the moment, just become aware of your body and the way it feels as you sit there. Feel it. Take a deep breath in, and then hold it. Let the air out of your mouth all the way. Let all the air out. And then hold that point here for a couple seconds. And then breathe in again for 4 seconds, or try around there. There's no rules. And hold it. And breathe out. Become aware of the part of your body that is the breath that you do not breathe, and become aware of the breath. Let yourself breathe naturally. Find a rhythm that is powerful and cleansing with your breath. Now this time I want you to give yourself permission. I know you got lots of things to worry about, lots on your schedule, lots to stress out about, but this time is your time. This is your time to transform. This is your transform time. This is your time to touch the divine, the very essence of the universe. By doing this, you will be able to improve all of those things. You'll be able to let some of it go. So for now, just put it outside of the room. Put it in a place. It'll be there when you're done. I want you to let go of all the things you're worrying about right now. If it's your bills, or your house, or your body, or your friendships, or your relationships, whatever that thing is that's on the edge of your mind, for this moment, give yourself permission just to let it go while we meditate. And go back through the day and the things that happened today, and I want you to let those things go. Don't carry yourself on a tidal wave of the emotions and experiences that you've had. And if you're just waking up, let go of all the previous times and act as if you've just been born. This is a fresh time. Simply just let go. As you have thoughts that come to your head, as you have thoughts that come to your consciousness, acknowledge that these thoughts are not you. They are just thoughts coming from a brain that is 1,000,000 years old, that has developed and evolved and is powerful, but has certain techniques and characteristics. Just become aware of the thoughts and then let them go. Appear to look at the thoughts that come to your mind as you listen to my voice, as if you're standing looking out a window. Imagine if you were standing in a large building with windows and it started to rain and the raindrops hit the window, for you would not get wet, but you can still watch the rain as it comes in. this is what we're doing with your thoughts. Create a little window, and you can watch it and observe it neutrally, for you are not the rain, and you are not your thought. I want you to continue to relax. Let go of any tension and any muscles that you have in your body. Any tiny little thing that's been bothering you or that you've been thinking about, I just want you to let it go. Let it flow. Let energy flow into your body. Imagine above your head, a beautiful opening comes in and a white light surrenders itself into you, flowing freely, all in around your face and your neck, down your shoulders, through your back and chest, down through your intestines, your stomach, your liver, your pancreas, your kidneys, the muscles, the bones, the tissue, the cells, the atoms inside of those cells, the cosmic energy inside those atoms, the electrons, the quantum, the tiniest area, all together in random, in quantum coherence. Become aware of it and just order it, command it, and become relaxation. Find your 0 point. Any tension that you have, or negativity or thoughts, I just want you to breathe it out. Become aware of the energy part of your body, your energy body, the body that is beyond your body, the body and soul. Become aware of your 0 point, the part of you that is perfect and pure, that exists inside of your body, riding in it, ready to go at any time, that is eternal, that is wonderful, that is joyous, the part of you that is you, that can leave your body. I just want you to love it. Now love the body that you're in now. Create a connection point. Give yourself a marker, a place that you can come back to at any time. You're completely safe. As you travel to this wondrous place, you're continually connected. You can continue to feel the connections in your body. And even if your body moves in any way, shape, or form, you can still be in this place. Become aware of the true power of your soul to be multidimensional, to exist in more than one place, to see in more than one place, to feel in more than one place. There's a part of you that has done this for infinity and knows how to do it very well. Simply relax. Imagine the mind of a queen ant or queen insect that is aware of hundreds or thousands of bodies, in command of all of them at the same time. Imagine there is something that visions all the different universes of your soul. A queen, a higher self, a king, something that is able to observe multiple things at the same time. Imagine this place. As your soul sits there in your body, I want you to expand your energy outward inside of your body and your sensations into the area right around where you're at. The fabric, the floor. Expand onto the walls and feel the walls and all the objects in the room. If they are pulling energy from you in any way, break those links. Any objects or things that you own that are taking your energy or that you have a link to, right now we're going to simply sever those links. This will allow you to travel freely. Now expand out to the entire residence where you live, all of it at once in all the places. You can choose to look at any individual place, but at the same time be aware of all of it, feeling it as if you are it. Now expand onward in whatever way that is comfortable for you. Look outside of your residence, where you're at. Look and fly above the street to where you're at, and look around. See the perspective of the town or neighborhood that you're in. The trees. The tiny little details of the trees that you would not be able to get just from your mind. Look around and see all the detail. The cracks in the sidewalk, the dust, the rocks, the animals, the other neighbors, all the other houses around you. Now simply love this. Remember it and back away. And as you back away, you can see the entire country where you're at. You can see it lit up at night or in day, wherever you're at. You can see the clouds interacting above it. Now expand outward and look at the earth. You can look at it from one spot. But as you do this, I want you to be aware that you can look at it from more than one spot at the same time. Your entire awareness surrounds the entire planet at the same time, with the same power and intensity as the planet itself. You become it. You imagine it. Now, we're going to go into the void of space. And as you move out into space, keep on moving through the planets, each one in whatever direction that you want to go. You can go by way of Mercury, you can go through the sun, you can go out by way of Jupiter or Uranus, in any direction, at any angle, in any way that you want to go. And as you do this, be aware that you're also going in all directions at like a complete circle around you, expanding outward like a circle that's expanding energy. And as you retain one place through your mind, one way of looking, and one way of observation, you have the ability to check any part of this growing energy at any angle of the universe. Instantaneously, you are cosmically entangled to your own energy. And so as you spread and continue to flow outward beyond our solar system, you go to the nearest solar system, the nearest galaxies. You expand outward, and whatever you see, nebulas being eaten by black holes, rocks, asteroids, large gas giants, black holes, vortexes and voids, dust and sunlight, nebulas. The beauty is magnificent and the abundance is glorious as you move through this space. And imagine as you expand outward, you become aware of the incredible depth that space holds, all the way down to the end of space and above, going to the highest point of space, spreading outward all around you, to the right and left, to the very end of the cosmos as we know it, spreading further at the same pace that the universe expands with the breath and power and flow of the expanding universe from the beginning of time to the end of time, looking back on time and looking forward into time all at once. Now as you sit here, I want you to be aware of infinity. Before we can go to the Akashic Hall, before we can go to the Akashic Library, before we can access this, you must access infinity and be aware of it. For they will know if you have not, and you will not have access to the full library. So you must access infinity, and that is what we access now. For when we go into this, you will become aware of every thought, of every person, of everything, of every living thing on this planet, every living insect and animal, every single bit of experience from the beginning of time to the end of time, all awash in a flow of energy, all accessible immediately at any time. You will be in this infinity, the beginning of time, beginning of all times, the beginning and end of all big bangs, the very beginning of all the universes, everything that ever existed all at once. And as you're here, as you go through this river of infinity, I want you to relax, feel the music, feel the power, and rest in this infinity. as you continue to wade through this infinite void of perfection, you hear my voice and you continue to let the infinite come into you, just to help you. For the next minute, every second will be 10 minutes in the void. So 1 minute will literally be 600 minutes in the void. 10 minutes for every second of pure ecstasy, of pure bliss, of pure knowledge and alignment, of pure information. You can see me on the other side of this river. Just follow my footprint. I'm over here. Just follow me as I take you to the library first. As you move forward, you can feel and see a light. It pulls at you and guides at you, a stream of energy that flows freely and beautifully. And you see whatever your mind is able to interface with this incredible reality. For some people see a building, some people see all kinds of different things. Whatever your mind chooses as an interpretation, that's what it is. It is a beautiful place. It has all of the information and knowledge, and they freely want to give it to you. They can see that you're a traveler of infinity and that you've had access to this source. So right now, before we go to the Infinity Palace, is there anything in particular that you need to know from times in the future or past? Is there something that you want to know? And I'm going to have you talk to the librarian. There's somebody that's there that you can ask with your mind, and they will provide whatever answers that you need while you're in this space. And I will give you a little bit of time to access this information. And once we're done, we will go to the Infinity Palace. Maybe grab a bite to eat and have a great time. But this is one of my favorite places, and anytime I bring anybody to this beautiful place, they've got to ask at least one question before they go. What do you want to know about anything, ever? You have access to all the information and knowledge of anybody's lives, of your life, of your future and past, of your past lives, of anything that you want to know. It is all here. You can come back here, but let's ask a question now. When you ask this question, just ask with your mind. You can say it out loud, and then that will resonate, or you can simply ask with your mind. Listen carefully and feel what you feel when the answers begin to come to you. And do not worry if no answer comes to you at that moment. It may be so powerful that your subconscious needs to access it first. Ask your question and listen to the answer. Let the information wash over you. Access it. Give yourself a thing to remember. You can come back to this at any time. Hold on to the presence of it. File it in your subconscious and come back to this and unpack this for as long as you want. But follow me, because we're going to go to the Infinity Palace. This beautiful place, as we follow this path. As you can see through this entire beautiful structure. There's different energy fields interacting in many different places, for this is one of the greatest tourist traps in the unknown universe. But there's a vibrating flow of free joy, of happiness and fun. You can see it. Multiple different energies from multiple parallel universe interacting in one multidimensional, beautiful place. A restaurant at the end of the galaxy. It is wonderful. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. See it. The structure of it. It is infinite, for it goes on forever. You can see where it continues to go. In whatever pattern or beauty, it's continuing to go. Find the entrance. Now, as you go through this door, you will leave your knowledge and knowledge base, for you cannot come in to the Infinity Palace without letting go of who you are. This will be given to you on the way out. That is just part of the agreement. They do it unfailingly. At any time, you can have all of it back. But for now, as you go through this field, you will lose who you are, what you are. You will be nobody, no thing. You will not be a boy or a girl. You will not be a Democrat or Republican. You will not be what country that you're from, or what family that you're in, or whatever it is that defines you in the things that you are, your experiences in the past and the future. You will let those go. They will be given to you on the way out. As you enter in here, you are your freest self, the self that experiences all things, multidimensionally, all experiences, that has lived forever, that has literally experienced everything that you can imagine, the pure part of you, the higher you. As you enter in, you become accustomed to this thing that you know that you've been for your entire life, for your entire existence. There's so many wonderful places in this palace to take you. I don't know which one to go. We can go into this room first. For many people, when I take you into this room, they say that it appears to just be a room full of cats purring. I believe these are some kind of multidimensional entity that communicates through feeling and vibration, and that's why they get the purring. They are soft and wonderful, and they carry the feelings of everything ever logged and filed together. So if you don't know what it feels like to be a billionaire, you can ask, and they will provide the feeling to you as you pet them. And if you're allergic to cats, they'll change to any creature that you're most comfortable with. In fact, they may have already done that, as your brain filters the incredible fractal information that's actually truly coming in 11 different dimensions. But in the dimension that you can control, the dimension that you can understand. So let's go in here and just sit for a minute and access any feeling that you want, that you may have never experienced before, and catalog that feeling so that you can reproduce it at any time. You can ask to feel the greatest orgasm, the greatest joy, whatever feeling that you want, the feeling of whatever you want. And if you use this feeling later, you'll use it to maneuver into incredible realities and manifest incredible things in your life. So as you sit down, I want you to imagine a feeling of whatever it is you want. Don't limit yourself. This is the Infinity Palace, and there is no limitations, for anything is possible. Miracles happen all the time. This makes that miracles aren't miracles anymore. Anything, everything, this is all possibility. This particular place is a place where it's just feeling. And so as you sit down on a wonderful chair, whatever it is, the most comfortable place, and you begin to pet one of these beautiful creatures, and simply ask with your intention, what is the feeling that you want to feel for anything? And I'll give you a minute here to feel the feeling, and try to feel the feeling they transmit to you. Feel it in your body. If it's new, don't worry. It could be surprising. Let your body feel it for this minute. Go ahead. Give it a try. They don't bite. continue to feel that feeling. Hold on to that as we get up out of this room. I gotta show you. There's so many cool places, but we gotta go to the Big Bang exhibit. This is incredible. The Big Bang area, you can do some incredible things. So you gotta check this out. So it's over here. Just follow me through. See, this room is, since we're in the Akashic field, it has a memory of everything that ever happened from the beginning of time to the end of time. And it's truly amazing. The beginning of the universe, this big explosion happened. The universe was no bigger than a pea, and all of the energy and all the different material that exists in this universe was in that small little pea, and it exploded. But the power of this explosion is the most powerful and pure, powerful of manifestation and creation. You can literally create anything with this energy. Let me just tell you, it is, be careful, because I'm going to give you access to this. And so travelers love to come to this room. Because what they do is they go up to one of these explosions. They're usually happening on a regular basis. We'll see here if we can time it. And then you simply state what it is that you truly want to create. You envision it, you put it into your mind, you start to experience, then you let the power of the Big Bang come through. There's an explosion. Just let it come in. Whatever it is you want goes out into this explosion. It gives it this incredible force and thrust, and making the things that you want to manifest in whatever reality that your body is experiencing this meditation so fast, so powerful, that I'm just telling you, it's awesome. So we're going to go over here. There's several different ones from multiple universes, but you got to check this one out. This one is awesome. So just sit here for a few moments as I give you some time, and then I'm going to bring you over to the explosion. So hold on to a thought. You got the thought of that thing that you want. Hold it. Think about it. Feel it. What would you be thinking? Give yourself a moment. Something incredible. Something wonderful. Something powerful and fantastic. All right, you got it? Now come over here and give it to this explosion, this Big Bang explosion. Now. It's like an explosion, as all life begins with an explosion, with the explosion of an orgasm, explosion of whatever it is. This explosion is the true force of infinity and creation. All right, now here's another one over here. I'm going to have you do it again, but this time really use it. And when you're ready, just walk over there and give it to that Big Bang explosion right now. I want you to do that. So when you're ready, when you have it built up and you're ready, whatever it is, I'm going to give you some time, and then you just go over there. And you can keep doing it for however many times you want. Remember, you can come back here anytime. Now that I've shown you how to get here, it's really easy to find. No big deal. And they don't charge anything to come in. It's awesome. All right. Now just give it a shot here. I'm going to go do one myself. You got to try it. It's awesome. Wow, that was awesome. All right. I hope you did. I hope you had an awesome manifestation right there. But wait, there's more. We got to go check out the Life Flash room. The Life Flash room. It's one of my favorite places. It's across here through the hallway. Just follow me. You can check this place out anytime, and it's super powerful. I like to come back here every once in a while, and it's really great. So, all right. So the idea is, in this room, whatever reality that your body that you're currently in and existing in, you can go up to that center right there, and you can get the Life Flash. You want to know what the Life Flash is? Well, that's what happens at the moment that you die and your life flashes before your eyes. They have one that shows what happens right now, and then they have another one if you whatever you want, and you can look at it, but look at it right now, and you can go and look and see, based on whatever situation you have going on now, how it's going to end. It'll be truthful, but don't worry, because we have access to all the different life flashes. So your life will flash before your eyes. Just like when you know that's going to happen, when you die, you're going to have that brief flash of all your life, of everything that happened, the good parts and the bad parts. What parts will you remember? And you go through it all the way back to your childhood, all of it in a flash. What are the things? What is your life flash? Well, this is the life flash. So go over there and check it out. And for the next few moments, you're going to be given your life flash. It's one of the most powerful things. And it has changed so many people if you can have your own life flash. You can always have your own life flash. Remember, this is not just the same reality. This is the one. You got to check this out. All right, check it out. Whenever you're ready, just go over there and give it a shot. All right, you ready? Here you go. Wasn't that awesome? Oh man, I love to do that, but you got to check this out. I know you can come back to that anytime, but wait, look at that. There's another room over here. You got to check it out. See, this is all of the different realities that you have for you right now. You can look at all of them. You can see all the different reality life flashes. So over here, you can see what would have happened if you had done that thing back then. And over here is what would have happened if you had done that other thing. And look over here, there's this room right here. It's your pinnacle reality. You can see it, and it's the ultimate life flash. It's aware of all your realities, and it shows you your ultimate life flash. This is the life, the best life that you could possibly live, that is meant for you in the most perfect of ways. From this moment, if you follow yourself in the right path, you can go and check out this life flash, and your life will flash before your eyes. The perfect life that you could imagine. I don't know what it is for you. It doesn't show. You may know where your age is. You just go and check it out. You got to check this out. This is one of my favorite. It's going to show you everything that you have in the perfect life, and it'll give you some incredible information. It's really exciting. You got to check it out. All right, ready? Tell me when you're ready, and I'll flip the switch. I got it. You got it? Are you ready? And go. Oh man, wasn't that awesome? I always love that. That's incredible. I know it may keep on going. Sometimes it's super long, but you can always come back. I gotta show you something though. This is cool. So you just saw that particular version. Come here, check this room. There's a cafeteria we gotta go to for a second. See, in this cafeteria is all the versions of you. And you can go, see the one right over there? That's the one that you just experienced, the life flash, the perfect life. He's sitting over there. You can, or she, I can't quite tell. You should go over there and you should ask, get some information from them. They'll tell you everything that you need to know. You got to check it out. It's awesome. Just go over there. I'll give you a few moments. Just tell them to tell you the most essential stuff. We got other stuff we got to go to. You got to check it out. But seriously, you just experienced Life Flash. You got to go and ask whatever you want, and they'll tell you. Wow, you guys are a talkative bunch, but it's all good. You guys can come back and talk to each other anytime, but I gotta take you through the rest of this. It's pretty awesome. So I hope you got some good information there, but just look out here. Let's walk over to this movie room here, because sometimes it's too much and it's all flashing. So come in this room, look at all the different futures that you have before you. You can see them all. You look here, you look at this button. There you go. You see the energy goes up on the highest one. You can look around and you can choose. It looks to me like you have multiple futures that are awesome in your future, and you can literally choose. You'll know the key points. Yeah, it's incredible. It's wonderful. There's so many things in this immortal palace, in this eternal palace, in this infinite palace, the infinity palace. There's so many rooms that have come together from so many different places. Some of these rooms, I have no idea. They must be from beings or creatures that are in other planets or dimensions, but you can always go to them at any time. There's a club, there's a restaurant over here, and we can check out anything we want. But I think you might want to have a special experience. This place, a lot of people like to go to this place. This is this room right here through this door. Now when you come in here, this room is your Enlightenment Center. And this has captured the Enlightenment experience of most of your versions throughout reality. And you can experience a powerful version of enlightenment that really transforms you, knowledge that awakens you. You can once you go in here, even if you don't feel like you experienced it, it accelerates everything. Everything that you see, you'll begin to become awakened and enlightened, almost in some kind of super fast way. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to give you several moments in this room, because just even several moments when you start to understand the true nature of the matrix of this universe and your existence in it as just a thought, but a connection in what you are. Oh man, you got to check this out. So, as you go into this room with no expectations, give yourself freely to the infinite. Give yourself freely to the infinite. Open yourself up to the greatest possibilities and understandings of life as we know it. Isn't that wonderful? It is truly wonderful. But there's one more place. Some people like to go to this room. It's right over here. Now this room, you can see all your soulmates if you have just one or many. Your twin flames, the people that you've loved, your true soulmates, all there. You can see what they're doing. You can see what existence and where they have and where you interact in whatever existence that you want. And this will give you information that you need about your love life and the life that you're in and the people that you're with and the people that you love. When you go into this room, it is pure love for you. The love that you feel when you go into this room is incredible. The pure love, the love that overwhelms you, the perfection that you feel. It always brings tears to my eyes when you go in. Be careful, because the love, the pure love, when you feel it wash over you, the forgiveness of everything is incredible. The power of it. When you go in, and you can have any answer that you want. You can learn anything you want about love in your life. It's the love room. Just be ready for this powerful, powerful wave of love. Go on. Feel the love. I know that wonderful feeling is addicting and powerful. You can come back to it any time for free at any time. Through this meditation or any meditation, you can come back to that feeling of love. That love is always there for you, and you don't even need to come here to feel it. It's always there, surrounding you. Sometimes you don't even know it, that you are love, and that love is inside of you and around you in the pure love. You are loved more than you can imagine. It is wonderful, and that room is powerful when you go into it and you feel that love. You can feel it anytime. It is yours. Pure love. You are loved. There's so many other places I could take you. I wouldn't even know where to begin. You can go and see some history lessons, and you can see some other things, but I thought those were pretty good ways to start, ways to understand. Why don't we check this room out? This room is your wealth room. And you can see all the different wealth circumstances and all the realities. It'll show you the realities where you were poor, the realities where you were the richest. It will show you the way you're thinking and all the bumps along the way. You can access all the information subconsciously, or you can look at any particular moment in time. A lot of times the room is conscious itself and will guide you and tell you and give you lessons about your own prosperity in order to increase your own prosperity in whatever way, shape, or form. In the way that you're thinking. It gives you incredible information, and be aware of it. Open your mind to it. Go on, go in there. The feeling of more, the feeling of infinity and abundance that is in there is unbelievable. I'll let you go in there. Go on. Feel the prosperity washing through you as you walk in through that room. Feel it. Take over your body, this miraculous feeling of manifesting love, but more than love, prosperity inside of you, which is where love begins. Feel it, see it. I hope that changed you like it changed me. Just keep that information and you can come back to this place anytime. But there's one other room I want you to go to. This room is a temple to your body. Look at it. The health room. This room shows all the versions of you, in all the different health versions of you. The ones where you were sick, the ones where you were fat, the ones where you were skinny, the ones where you suffered from diseases, and the ones where you didn't. You can see all the different versions of you. You can talk to yourself. You can see the versions. You can access the movie players over there. You can gain information. You can experience it like VR. It's all here. Just go in and access the healthiest version of you. It's over there on that wall. And get as much information as you can. That version will tell you what to eat, when to exercise, how to think about your body, and the emotions that you're trapping in your body. It'll give you this information. A lot of times, it'll just directly communicate with your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind will naturally start to release emotions that are trapped in your body and making you sick. But it also does incredible work in healing your body and giving you transformational habits that you didn't even know that you had the ability to take in your life. Just take a few moments to do that and find access to your perfect bliss body right there. Isn't that awesome? The information that you get is incredible. And if you didn't feel like you got any information, don't worry. Trust me, you did. All right. So we've been to the health room and the love room. We've checked out all the things that you need to know about your prosperity. You've seen all versions of yourself, and you know the feelings that you need. There's so many other places for you to go here. There's one room I recommend in future times you come here. It shows all of the alternate movies that almost got made in other universes. You should check it out. There's alternate versions of Star Wars there, and there's so many awesome. It's pretty awesome. You should check it out. Anyway, but we don't have time for this meditation, but you can go and access that at any time. This is the Infinity Palace, and they've taken all the information of the world and made it into essentially a resort. It is wonderful and beautiful, and you can come here and stay as long as you want. I do recommend the drinks at the bar. They're great and wonderful. There's so many nice people here, and you can come here anytime. Check this room out. This is one of my favorite rooms. This is one of my go-to rooms every time I come here. Now, this room is the creativity room. This is the true part of you that wants to create whatever it is. Create a new recipe, create a new song, book, picture, idea, business, whatever it is. This is full core access to all the ideas, and you will get incredible ideas when you go to this room. Be ready to write it down when you're done with this. Because when you go in there, suddenly ideas start springing to your mind like anything that you can imagine. And if you don't get any, trust me, your subconscious is getting them, and they will give them to you later. Just by sitting in this room for several moments, you will have so many ideas that you will be able to use to start businesses, to take actions, to do things. It will transform your life. It is wonderful. It is fantastic. Just remember, you can come back to this room anytime when you need ideas, when you need to think about new things. It's all there. All the inspiration and creativity is there. Let it flow. keep those thoughts flowing at all times. Let them flow. You don't need to be in this room to access this, but it amplifies it. It's wonderful and incredible, and I'm so excited for you, and I'd love to hear what your new ideas come from this. So let's go. We're going to go back. Now here's a ball of energy that they always give to everybody before they leave. Now this energy has the information of everything you need to know from your experience here on this trip. It has everything you need to know about your future self, about your health, your wealth, your relationships. It's all in this ball of energy. It's just an extra reminder. It's usually very powerful, kind of just like a going away present for the palace. I want you to see this energy, this pure light. Now they're going to place it into your hands. You can hold your hands forward or you can hold your body forward, whatever it is. Now, before we go out and you access all that information that you left behind, I want you to put this in your heart. Just put the information in your heart. There's a place for it right there. Put this information in here. Let it flow through your body. I'll give it a second here to let it flow. Good. Let that flow. Now we're going to come through the screen and you're going to come back to who you are, what you are, your body, your mind. It's all back. Now that you're done with the screen, you can see and look at the Akashic library that is nearby. All these fountains of energy, whatever your mind is telling you, that's its way of interpreting this incredibly complex 11th dimensional beautiful space. It is metaphysical, it is meta-dimensional, it is everything that you can ever imagine. It is living, it is there. Now, come back to your body. That's right, feel your body again, your fingers, your toes, come back to your awareness. Breathe in, and as you hear my voice, you slowly come back to yourself. You can feel yourself coming back to your normal consciousness. Good. It's okay to open your eyes. Now that left an imprint of energy on you. But as you go through the day or as you sleep tonight, it's going to transform your life. You're going to see so many examples of it. I can't wait to hear the stories that you have to tell. So thank you. And I'm honored that you let me share this time with you on this journey and that you let me take you to this place. I'm so excited that you got to see it. It's wonderful. Please email me if you have any questions or if you have any ideas for future meditations at brian@advancedsuccessinstitute.com. For coaching, you can go to www.advancedsuccessinstitute.com. For all episodes of The Reality Revolution, you can go to therealityrevolution.com. You can check me out on Instagram at _reality_revolution. You can join my Facebook group at The Reality Revolution. I don't ask any questions right now. I may in the future, but I would love for you to join so we can discuss these ideas and the way that this impacted you. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for joining The Reality Revolution.